Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brightops, and welcome back to Warhammer 40k Mechanicus. Now, basically there's a plan for this episode, is to try and get as many of these damn missions done and out of the way as possible, so that not only do we get more Blackstone and get more stuff to work with, but also just in general, just try and open up some missions where we can actually get, you know, things like other tech priests. And we're gonna be starting with Videx. Why Videx? Mostly because one of his things actually gives us a pretty good curator claw. But also because, well, we might as well give it a shot. Alright. A Flayed One Pact has been reported wearing the skins of a recently slain Skitarid unit in the tomb of Ubjar. Lector Dogmatis Videx has requested the pact be hunted down to prevent the damage it will do to Skitari morale. Fair enough. I haven't heard anything back on if people actually want to see, like, these little missions, or if I should focus on bigger concerns, but we'll see in the future. Worrying reports from the tomb of Ubjar Magos. One of the Subdomina Kelpris Skitari teams was lost while exploring its inner reaches. Capria has kept me aware of this, Videx. They will be mourned, but such losses are inevitable. We Magi must be above concerns for mere lives. What concerns me is that subsequent of the squad's loss, sightings were reported of a pact of flayed ones wearing the lost squad's skin. I see. Disturbing indeed. Then you understand what is so perturbatory about this matter. This pact of flayed ones must be hunted down and destroyed before rumors of the Skitari's fate spread. Saturini versus 81.4. The loose tongues of our soldiers are as guns in the hands of our enemies. I'm actually pretty solid with them there. If the soldiers are demoralized, then that's just a benefit to the enemy. I have plotted the Skitari unit's last known location in the reports of the Flayed One's sightings. We must act with haste, till at least the Xenos in question move beyond our reach. We may not always see eye to eye, Lector Dogmatis, but in this I agree with you. Those are my men being worn as decorations by the Xenos filth. Destroying them is my duty. Let your emotions lend you strength, Subdomina, but not cloud your reason. How far have rumors of this Flayed One pact spread? I am in control of them so far. Word is spreading, but slowly. Then let us remove their source entirely. Let's see, one there, one over there. Okay, we can work with this. Alright, as far as glyphs go, I think we haven't seen this one before. Okay, that one heals people. Good to know. And we're just going to be pushing forward as fast as possible to try and get as many of these missions done and out of the way with as little awakening as possible. I want another tech priest, damn it! Alright, scan or destroy. And there's seemingly no enemies around. That can't be good. Might as well. Alright, you will break in due time. And we'll also move into a position to grab a bit more. Alright, now we must escape. Well, I can trust him to survive an encounter with the flayed ones. This son of a bitch here, however, bit on the different scale. And might as well, just for the sake of doing it, one scan there. Ha ha! Or, hold on. Excuse me. Just a sneeze there that is being annoying. Alright, righty. How are we gonna do this? You there, you there. And might as well make sure that you're gone. And taunt everyone so that they can't really do shit. Alright, second verse, same as the first. Not quite dead, but we can work with that. And of course, while we're at it, might as well make this fun. Because if we can pick off some people, all good. And also, for the sake of it, right, we now know where that particular bastard is. Ow. You little shit. Well, first off, get rid of the panel. It's down, we don't have to worry about it. And some more taunting. Go, attack that servitor. It will do you no good. Just as this particular bastard won't benefit at all. See, just like that. Guy was wasted. It was glorious. Right, we have some murdering to do. I think we can kill people with what we've got. Without any particular issues. And we'll take another swing at that little bastard in a second. Alright. We're gonna take a few opportunity strikes, but we'll heal through this quite easily. Just do some repair work. Good as new. It's as if he wasn't never clawed in the face by Necrons. Right. There's you, and we can get rid of you. Oh, good. Now finish him. We'll then move you over here so that we can just clear the way for the tech priest to just make a run for it. Yeah, you're good. Kill you. And you can run. Run away! Run away! And success is ours. They're all dead. We're pretty far ahead as far as Awakening's concerned. The cohort has picked up the trail of the offending Flayed One pact. It travels through an area of the tomb choked with debris, with a portion of the tomb has collapsed, making direct pursuit hazardous. Let's see, forge on through the dangerous terrain, fulfilling the mission is worth any risk. Skirt around the area to avoid the danger, though at the risk of losing the trail, or clear the thing with explosives before moving through it. Explosives is our solution here. Demolition charges blast a path without sufficient delay, but the noise must have alerted the foes to the coherent's presence. However, little time was lost, and several samples can be gathered from destroyed Necron sarcophagi. So yes, more Blackstone. Sweet! Yep, we've been detected, don't care. Be warned, Magos. Mechanicus Commentaries 73.5. Seek profane knowledge and find profane fates. An inscribed stele is just visible beneath the filth and rot encrusting the tomb. It might give some insight into the inhabitants. Let's see, take pit grabs of the inscription and run it through the cognitions on the ship. Leave them alone. Knowledge can be dangerous, knowledge of the alien doubly so, or remove the thing from the wall. We'll just quick analysis will do. The pit grabs reveal an inscription the ship's gators can translate. Kneel before Obajo, Lord Protector to the court of Sharagon. Kneel to his rot, kneel to his transformation. All hail the disease. It seems not only the structure of the tomb of Obajo has suffered from this infection. Lord Abajo himself has undergone a transformation too. Okay, good to know. The Necron charge is a lunatic. Good to know. A couple of flayed corpses lie in this chamber, probably the remains of the fallen Skitarii unit. The bodies might provide clues as to where the target Flayed One's pack went. Pray for the souls of the dead, then burn the bodies. Examine the corpses for clues, or search the chamber for traps and ambushes. Might as well do this. The cohort's caution is justified when they find the corpses have been trapped with the Skitarii unit's grenades. The improvised traps suggest the Flayed Ones are more cunning and adaptable than first suspected. The booby trap is dismantled and the cohort leaves the bodies behind. So we got a thing that's... Ooh, I remember this. You literally you attach it to people that can just jab a target. It's a good thing to have, honestly. Like, all this self-healing aside, I'd be pretty happy with swapping something out to do a bit more damage. And we have to survive 5 rounds. Alright, what have we got to work with? A lot of Flayed Ones, but a lot of panels, if we can get to them. We'll stick with that for now, since only the servitors can actually be attacked at the moment. I will admit the plan for that is we're going to try and lure the Flayed Ones into what is essentially a killing field. Alright, which tech priest is this? Schlieb. Okay. Alright, let's get let's get this firing range started. I do believe we have their attention. And just for the sake of it, we'll also reveal some more stats. Okay. Let them come. Because they can't reach me directly. We're gonna have the servitors basically block off this corridor here. Well, we sneak through and steal all their Blackstone. We'll also work on, you know, breaking the panels, but that can wait until after we've collected all the stuff from it. See, take you. Take you. And finish up with you. Okay. Extra Necrons in battle. Oh yay, more flayed ones. Woo. Alright, we might as well get the Rust Stalker up and running. Just so that we can start stabbing people. Because one should always be aware of the value of stabbing people. I have to admit, I'm kind of sad that we don't actually have a weapon at the moment that causes, well, area of effect damage, but oh well. Alright. First things first, we're going to basically make life a bit easier for our subordinates. Because we can have our gunmen finish off that particular panel. Alright, we've armored up, we've taunted some people. And now we've gotten their attention. May the Omnissiah have mercy on us all. Right, we do need to... Actually, we'll move on to the panel first, because less panels is good in the long term. Okay, we have that going. Nice. And we'll grab this while we're at it. just for the sake of it. Let's see, and then we'll go and plant ourselves here so that we can just attack the crap out of everything that moves. Ooh, more flayed ones. And they've got warriors now. Yay, because that's all we need. Necrons with guns. Still, every thing we destroy is one less bastard we have to worry about. See, you're not dead yet. You are now, though. And we might as well just grab these two because we can. And we'll also give our tech priests a bit more armor to basically ensure that they're not going to get nommed on anytime soon. Another broken panel. Very good. Dodge that. We're gonna have to stab him with an axe to the face. Just saying, this is going remarkably well. Like, we haven't lost any serious numbers. Though we should probably finish off a few Necrons, just ensure that there isn't any additional problems moving forward. Alrighty. Oh joy, more of them. Come and get it, you little flesh-rending bastards. Alright, another one gone. Okay, you're not dead. That's kind of a problem. Though you will be hopefully dead soon. But still. Alright, let's see if we can get rid of you. No, we just hurt him a bit. And you're gone. I think we can all agree this is kind of a turkey shoot. Only the turkeys are covered in human skin. I mean, it's not ideal. And might as well just draw that fire away to make sure that we're not going to get anything else out of it. Well, down goes the servitor, but he did his job. Right. Get rid of you. We can heal up our Rust Stalker a bit, just to make sure that he's fine. Less Blackstone Spone to have to spend. Alright. And are we victorious because we survived, or do we have to just... Yep, we're victorious because we're still alive. With a fair few flayed one... Well, Necrons in general did, actually. The last of the flayed ones is cut down by the cohort's weapons. This pack will no more torment the Skitarii troops by clothing themselves in the skins of the dead unit. The flayed ones' remains teleport away, and the cohort incinerate the skins they leave behind, removing this moral threat for good. The diseased Xenos have been dispatched and our Skitarii put to rest. I must approve the zeal with which you pursue the destruction of these Necrons, Magos. Gathamorians 60.41. He who persecutes the alien with zeal is the ally of all mankind. I have no love for the alien Videx. The cult Mechanicus makes it very clear that the stars belong to humankind. Relentlessly pursuing the destruction of the Necrons may not be the correct strategy, however. We still do not know what we are dealing with on Sylvia Tempest. We should not enter into a battle we cannot win. There may be a way to make this a battle we cannot lose. Care to elaborate, Lector Dogmatis? In time, Magos, in time. Interesting. Let's see, got this back. We've earned our bounties. Lots of flayed one bounties, but that's fine. That's the whole point of the mission. With Little Awakening, which makes it even better. Alright, do you... Okay, you've got more stuff. And you give us the upgrade of the Scarian Rust Stalker, too. That is worth doing. That is definitely worth doing. Any other... Okay, the Corrupted King has presented himself. And of course we've got Tyrus's mission to contend with, but... Do we want to get the Healy Claw first? Nah, stuff it, we're already in the area. Purification. A mass of flayed ones is gathering in the tomb of Overjar. Lector Dogmatis Videx urges attacking these flayed ones, who will be relatively vulnerable in open battle. Burn them all. You have my attention, you old indiscriminate bastard. The tidings are glorious, Magos. I return gladness to hear it. The flayed ones at the tomb of Ubajar are waking in huge numbers and massing to attack. This strikes me as less than glorious. A logical conclusion is that the aliens fear us. We have hurt them enough that they are forced to strike back. In doing so, they make themselves vulnerable. It is our duty to exploit this vulnerability, engage them, and destroy them. The life of Oriah Jacobus, 8.31. When the enemy offers open battle, take it, and make it his final mistake. I mean, to be fair, the group that we've got with us currently can deal with Flayed Ones really easily. The whole lower level of the Tomb of Ubajor is swarming with Flayed Ones. They're bottled up there by our Skitarii perimeter, but it's only a matter of time before they break out and flood the whole tomb. Then we strike before they have the chance. The enemy has presented us with an opportunity to massacre them in great numbers. Halfrian Recollections, chapter 571. When the enemy begs for destruction, do not let him go hungry. That's what a soldier calls a target-rich environment, Magos. Then let us make it a little less rich. I've sent in a team to inflict maximum casualties. I could think of nothing that would so please the Omnissiah. Alright, where... let's see, one there, one there. Fastest way to get to them. Alright, we're gonna go this way, because we're gonna skip here, then do a bit of walking back. I think you're a good one. Yes, yes you are. We literally discovered that last time. Oh well. I need like a guide or something to the ruins, just a list of them. A squad of Skitarii had been forced by injuries to abandon its post holding a key passageway leading deeper into the tomb. If it is left undefended, the Flayed Ones might have another way out to the lower levels, enabling them to avoid the cohort's vengeance. Let's see if we can collapse the passage with demolition charges, search the area for the Skitarii survivors to return to their post, or keep moving, trust in speed to catch out the main body of the Flayed Ones below. Blow it the hell up. All units take 1 damage. Not good, but that's fine. The passageway is duly demolished, but the cohort sustains injuries in the blast. Valuable materials are salvaged from the rubble as they perform triage procedures. Ooh, we got the upgrade to our non... Basically, we've got a healing claw. We also have the healing thing that doesn't require actual cognition to use, and we just got the upgrade to that. Good, good. The chamber ahead is a horrific sight. Dozens of severed hands are impaled on spikes on the walls, reaching out as if blindly groping for someone to grab. It is impossible to tell at a glance where the hands have come from. Let's see, examine the severed hands to ascertain their origin. Burn the hideous display, or search the chamber for anything valuable. Burn it. Just burn it. The only rational response to such a sight is the application of fire. Though the cohort spirits are lifted by destroying the gallery of severed hands, the smoke and flame serves as a clear indicator of their position to the Necrons. Okay, so we've awoken them a little bit. That's fine. I'll accept that. Alright, one of our targets. Yep, the tombs are awakening. And here we go, the Praetorian. Designation Praetorian, weapon class Rod of Covenant. These names match Imperial records, however they predate them. Maybe Rashak has information on this, let me check. Loaded. Necron scripture has proven decodable. They have catalogued their armories and regimental deployments. Their pride in not encrypting name designations has allowed decoding to neurospheric binary. It appears this is your answer, xenobiologist. Pactorians scour the skies before an assault, often waiting for the upper file corruption too heavy to proceed. Best if we avoid interfering with Rashak's data banks in the future, certainly when he's midway through enemy data download. Alright, so our job, kill them all! Honestly, a good mission statement. So that's the one panel there. Alas, it seems to be the only one. And we're gonna have our sacrificial lamb of a servitor, just being in position to, well, lure the enemy out so that we can do stuff. Because it's always nice when the enemy presents itself for annihilation. Might as well grab it. And we're at the panel. And we might as well just fill up the gauge. Alright. Okay. You are... So, energy, not the way forward with you. Good to know. Well, actually not good to know. I would have rather we've known that before we smacked the bastard, but... Well, too little, too goddamn late. Ooh, mistakes may have been made here. Thankfully, the flayed one, not a threat. That's good. Because there's gonna be more of the bastards to worry about in the future. Oh boy. Oh boy, boy, boy. Right, you, go forward. Take some bullets for us, because we kind of need you to be sacrificed for the greater good. We need to do some culling. Might as well empower this so that we can just make it... Well, make the blow stick. And while we're at it, we'll also do some healing. Because, quite honestly, the more healing we've done, the less problematic things are going to be going forward. Oh boy. Right. You know what, we'll take two, just because having some additional people doesn't hurt us. Alright, we need to start culling the herd a bit. Particularly the Praetorians. Alright, we're gonna take the hit. Oh, that was a... Damn it! We're also gonna bless the tech priests because they're gonna need it. Good lord, they're gonna need it. On the plus side, you're dead. we can start working on the rest of the bastards. Whew. Oh yay, that servitor killed a bastard. Nice. Right, we need to start lowering their numbers a bit. Because every bastard who's dead is another bastard who's not shooting at us. Which is kind of a big deal under the circumstances. Alright, we've upped your armor a bit, so that's good. That servitor's gonna be stuffed, but no one cares. It's a servitor. It killed a warrior. It did good work. Right. First things first, let's get rid of you. No more of that jumping around bullcrap. Alright. Oh yes, that's... Wait, we can still make this work. See, you're not quite dead yet, but if nothing else, we've at least limited the amount of health that damage that destroyer can do. Alright, let's see if we can finish you. Yes, you're dead. And we'll armor you up a bit so that you can try and distract that flayed one. And we'll let the Rust Stalker deal with that flayed one. We've got to try and kill the big boy. And just like that, the tide turns. Actually, now that I think about it, we should probably break that panel. If for no other reason than because we still have some more time in this tomb, we might as well try and lower it a bit. And we might as well just finish up the healing. And finish you off. Because nothing like a little bit of extra cognition, plus a Necron you know for a fact is dead. And some quick repair work. Might as well give the servitor a bit additional health, if for no other reason than to serve as potentially more bullet fodder. And they're all gone. Right. Battle 1. Good. Good. A Necron artifact resembling a large globe inscribed with glowing ruins lies half buried in a mass of decaying trash in this chamber. Let's see, destroy the artifact, where the Xenos must be annihilated. Examine the artifact, it may contain precious information on the enemy, or ignore it, tampering with may be dangerous. Examine. One of the troopers just presses a panel on the side of the artifact and a section of it opens up to display a hollow-like image of a huge and heavily armored Necron form. The Necron collapses, its shape deforming and blistering as if the hollow image were showing the process of infection greatly sped up. The halo cuts out, but the sight is disconcerting enough to rattle the cohort's spirits. So the Necrons now have bloody initiative. Don't care, we can do this. Alright. Isolated Flayed Ones are serving as scouts to monitor our progress. One such individual has been shadowing the cohort since they entered the tomb, but has unknowingly revealed its presence to a sharp-eyed tech priest. Quicken the pace and try to stay ahead of it so it cannot follow, pursue and hunt it down with the greatest of zeal, or lure it into a trap and kill it when it approaches. Hoodwink the bastard. Lone Trooper as bait. Effective. Valuable data room for maximizing efficiency of future actions against. Reference construct designates Flayed Ones. A Soul Trooper serves as bait, and when the Flayed One moves in to execute them, the rest of the cohort catches it in a crossfire that cuts it down instantly. The Flayed One is destroyed, and the cohort has the rare chance to observe the battlefield tactics of this type of Necron. Okay. I mean, that's why we have a servitor, is literally to serve as a giant thing of bait. And we're going in for the second battle. Scan or destroy. Okay. Hold on, accidentally did a thing. Might as well bring the whole party along. Because I don't know where these bastards are going to show up from. But I feel like it's going to be somewhere over here. And might as well just quickly destroy this panel to knock the awakening level down a bit. Alright, we've scanned the things. Here they come. Survive 4 rounds. Alright, and we will also boost our armor a bit, just to make sure that they can't actually do shit. I will admit something that's probably the primary difference between this and a game such as XCOM 2, the XCOM series, is the lack of Overwatch. Because I would have liked to have gotten a few shots off to actually try and pick off a few of the actual bastards before they really got anywhere. Okay, so Sleep is currently surrounded by goddamn flayed ones. First things first, let's break this thing. Well, we will break it in time. And why not some quick repair work on the rest of the unit. Never really hurt anyone. Who isn't us. Oh, good lordy, there's more of them. Alright, let's try and thin their ranks a bit, just for the sake of... I keep forgetting you need to actually... Never mind, it's fine. Alright, so we're going to hold our ground in here. Just simply because we can't exactly leave. I mean, we can now, but we couldn't before. That was a dodge. Good boy. Alright, let's get rid of this thing. Just so that we have options to move around and actually benefit from the battlefield. Alright, so I don't think this... stuff it, we're gonna break the stupid panel. Because if nothing else, it means that we have room to maneuver. Because now they're being a bit less, well, they're gonna be a bit less getting up so quickly. And so we'll just clear you, so you're dead and not gonna get back up. Well, you're a tanky little bastard, aren't you? I'll get rid of you. So at least you're dead. We are slowly thinning the tide of flayed ones that are en route. It's not much, but even just one or two less of them is one or two less attacks we're taking. Take the taunt. Alright, you need to die. You are dead. We are slowly working our way through the horde. And we have another 2 more rounds of this crap. Good lord. Though in return we will at least have improvements to the Rust Stalker. Alright, they reanimate 1 turn faster. Nothing we can do about that. Apart from, making sure there's less of them to get back up. Rightio. Can we finally get out of this mess? Not quite. Sadly, no. But we're almost there. We are almost out. And just for the sake of it, armor. Because hell have no fury like a tech priest scorned. Another bastard falls. So does that one. The acid claims a victim. And we'll do some healing up there, just so that it costs us less Blackstone to do. Alright, do we win? Yep, we've won the battle. How many flayed ones did we kill there? Finally, the last of the flayed ones in the area falls, temporarily reducing their active population in the tomb of Obja. Their remains litter the tomb, leaving chunks of bloody flesh and shreds of skin behind as they teleport away, With luck and the will of the Omnicide, the Skitarii will be able to keep the numbers of flayed ones at a manageable level. A great blow has been struck against the enemy here, Magos. The flayed ones are among the most profane of all the Necron constructs. Hypoglyphia of Thor, 14.91. He who sows doubt is as blameful as he who sheds blood. The tomb of Obajar should be much safer for our troops to explore, and I admit I return a sense of gratification from my emotional senses to see so many of the enemy destroyed. Take no shame in exulting in the destruction of the Xenos. Though killing the alien is our solemn duty, that does not mean we cannot let it buoy up our spirits when it is accomplished. I have no idea how to pronounce it. Minor, chapter 51. It's not work if you enjoy it. Yeah, makes that honestly does not surprise me. That's a saying. Ooh boy, the bounty board on this one's going to be high. Oh, only 14. I thought there'd be more, but we now have an up. We'll see how the Ruststalker level 2 differs from its predecessor. Oh, we also have a new... Yes, we'll have more heretics next time. Let's see, Corrupt King, Nothing has really changed. Alright, Ruststalker level 2. Okay, it seems that the main difference now for the Ruststalker at level 2 is they now gain avoid all opportunity attacks. So they can just move freely around the battlefield and strike where they need to. A pretty solid upgrade, honestly. But, until next time, my name is Bright Ops, and I look forward to hearing from you. Take care.